It is Vancouver, British Columbia, and in this huge metropolis of cultures, hockey is spoken by practically everyone, especially when it comes to tonight's home team, the Vancouver Canucks.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Stanley Cup playoff round one. We got 4 games ahead of you, all the way up until tonight for the Western Conference fans. First game up is Edmonton and Vancouver. So stick around, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow us. We got a lot of hockey ahead of us.
Trevor Linden, but you think about Linden, you think about Stan Smeal. I think about guys like Harold Schneps and Ron DeLorme, guys that I used to try to stay well away from when I played against them. But a lot of great players have come through the Vancouver Canucks.
Henrik Sedin's the current captain of the Canucks. He has proven to be a great leader on and off the ice, which has become an expectation in a great hockey market like Vancouver.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Ryan Miller, a career of brilliance, All-American at Michigan State, outstanding goalie in the AHL with Rochester, outstanding goalie in the NHL with Buffalo, outstanding goalie in the 2010 Olympics for Team USA. Not our observations, those were all awards. Talbot's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the Oilers. The teams are ready, and so are we. Henrik Sedin's the starting center for Vancouver. McDavid's out there to try to beat him for Edmonton. This game has started in Vancouver. Slides it to the point to Edler. Free puck off a defender there. Just a good rub out there. Scrum over, puck kicked. Carried to the corner by Henrik Sedin. Back near the blue line to Eriksson. Dishes to the corner to Henry. Again slides to
All right, guys, just so you know, everything's up in the description what the games are going to be, when they're going to be. All right, give a look-see in the description just so you know.
At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, this is not a good penalty, a lazy penalty behind the play, reaching in, turning the stick over, and hooking the player.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. The Canucks prevailing on the faceoff. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Edmonton's cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Goes back deep for it. Puck is picked up by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Snaps one in there. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
A young player of prominence with the Edmonton Oilers, played for the Red Deer Rebels of the rugged Western Hockey League, Junior League in Canada, is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. What do you think he picked up from all of that experience traveling on the bus?
Learning to play in traffic. A terrific passer. That's his greatest asset. But Ryan Nugent-Hopkins needs to continue to develop his passing game with the Edmonton Oilers.
And offside is called on the play.
Hutton's a type of player that loves to get involved physically, and he did right in the middle of that huge collision.
The Canucks with a win at center. The Oilers carrying on in their own end. It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil. Loose puck taken by Hutton. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. Edmonton's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Loose puck regathered by Edler. Puck free, roadblock by Nugent-Hopkins. Puck is seized by Henrik Sedin. Skate kick out of the scrum. Loose puck brought in by Edler. Cranks one. Great save in close.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Well,
guys, that looked from my vantage point like it was going to go in. When the puck changed directions, it became a very difficult save for the goalie.
A little under 3 minutes off the clock. Nothing up on the score sheet yet. The Canucks win that faceoff. Chip to Tanev. Puts one on. And a save. The Oilers have it up the wing. Hammer. Terrific shot, but a denial. Pitching this one to Eriksson. Into the end of attack. He throws it there. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
The Oilers need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a pass de visual.
Quick work on the face-off. On to Greba. Directing that one to Maroon. Picked up. Propelled to Draisaitl. Wrist shot. The offense was strong, but the pad had the answer. Acrobatic stop.
I know it's a great stop, but if you're the shooter, you have to elevate that puck.
Miller's in total scramble mode to make the stop.
Good clean win on the draw. Outstanding work with the glove. Gets play stopped.
Miller's battling athleticism denies the opportunity. What an effort.
Good job on the draw. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Geometrically to Boucher. Big hit. Possession gone.
Thought he had 10 feet of clean ice. He only had 5. There's the stop sign.
Looking to Spiza. Snapping a pass to Boucher. Has it back deep. Good work with the stick. Angled to Hutton. A shot. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. The Oilers luck that along up the wing. Not a free puck now. And now it's directed to Sutter. Nicely into the zone. Gathered up by Larson. To Lucic. Passing one off now to Eberle. To Berchi. And they've got it again. He's pinned, soccered along by Lucic. The Oilers are moving the puck in their own end. Pass attempt to Lucic. Shoots. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
The goalie gave him the glove side.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Gains the zone. Long lead pass to Tanev. Intercepted pass. Oh, what a glove he's got there. A cover, and play is stopped.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. Thrown in. And the possession taken by Edler. Trying to go to Dorsett. Gains the zone. Enormous hit.
That's a physical brand of hockey.
Pitching it to Sekera. To Letestu. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Sekera's shoulder absolutely annihilates him as he goes into the ice.
A little over 9 minutes played here in the first. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Great save, point blank.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Into the attacking end. And it's a good pickup. Puck is thrown to Draisaitl. Enormous collision.
Draisaitl's just gliding to the bench, Doc, after that huge hit.
Moving it to Daniel Sedin. Oh, broke it up from the outside. Outstanding save with a glove.
Draisaitl's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
Vancouver's got it. Great stick save. And he'll cover.
Talbot's able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
The Canucks win it. Hammers one. Terrific determination by Larson. Pitching this one to Desharnais. Dumped in. To Desharnais. Has that point pass as well. Tipped by the stick. That's just good fundamental defense. And the puck gathered in by Cassie. The refs caught something, a delayed call here. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Miller's at the bench, extra attacker out. Vancouver's controlling play through center. Pointed to Hutton. Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save. Edmonton's 2-minute penalty is for holding.
The referees are looking for that particular play where the player drops his free hand off the stick and reaches in. 2-minute holding call.
Vancouver's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. To draw the tie-up, and his team prevails. And the possession taken up by Edler. Directing that one to Daniel Sedin. That's the way to make him pay.
Unfortunately, the puck carrier there knows he's in a hockey game. Wow, what a collision.
Cleared back along and out of harm's way. Vancouver's in their own end and in possession. Looking to Eriksson. Gets in, looks over his options here. Oh, what a move to get by. And the loose puck regathered by Eriksson. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
Well, with all my years involved in the game, I would anticipate there's going to be a little bit of payback after that big open ice hit.
Got possession. Loose puck. There was no getting through. Snapping a pass to Henrik Sedin. Jabbed away by Larson. Shoots it on. Holds in the corner. Slid just inside the line to Boucher. A shot that went way off the mark.
As the shooter was about to let it go, the puck just went on edge a second. That's why the puck missed the net badly.
Centering. Piece of it. Rebound.
With all this pressure, the Canucks are gonna score.
Oh, what a stop.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Grab.
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
What a great stop by the goaltender on the slap shot. He placed that perfectly, but the goalie was even better.
Edmonton's penalty kill comes through. Now we're back even. Vancouver is carrying on up the wing. It's an onside play. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. And at an angle, Behorva takes that pass from the other point. Around through the corner right now. Two sticks together, they cancel. Rifled to Hutton. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Slid to Nugent-Hopkins. And he dumps it in. Referee's got a penalty on his mind here. Delayed call. The Oilers will get a 2-minute penalty for elbowing.
More times than not, Doc, when you lead with your elbow, you're going to get a penalty. Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. Our reputations are at stake here. Now it's directed to Edler. Gets across, looks over his options. Free pop off an offender. That roadblock was set up. Vancouver's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Both teams are short a man, more real estate per guy. Clean win on the draw. Solid rub out. No out of bounds in this sport.
The fans are really into that big hit.
Passing one off now to Sutter. The Oilers through the neutral zone glide along. Fires. Score!
Miller's expecting this play to be snuffed out in front of him, and when it's not, he has to stop the goal scorer, but he's not able to.
The Oilers have gotten the first goal of the game. Perhaps they can carry that off the ice with them. Good reach there. And he shoots. And that one turned aside. Pass attempt is Pisa. Up the wing and moving well. He is shut right off. Trying to go to Lucic. Pitching it to Daniel Sedin. Laid on to Tanev. Got in the way of that one. The Oilers hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Edmonton's gone from a penalty kill to a brief power play. And angled to Maroon. Lets a shot go. Oh, big rebound here. Vancouver's gotten back even. Penalty kill. Chip to Maroon. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove.
Miller's able to scramble back into position to make an excellent stop here.
Possession established. Good reach there. It's dumped in. Nearing the final minute. Puck is thrown to Larson. Moving it to Nugent-Hopkins. He gains the zone. Solid work there by Larson. Right along the blue line to Clefbaum. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work. He scores!
Miller's unsure as well. I mean, the puck just kind of leaks through him. Odd goal.
Edmonton's collected another victory on the faceoff. Pitching this one to Sutter. Shoots. The Oilers in their own end controlling play now. Mashed in. Makes that play deep. Directing that one to Goodbranson. Looking to Boucher. Just a backhand. Knifed out of the air. And the first period ends. Edmonton struck twice. 2-0. Now for a look at the shots on goal in the first period. An impressive 15 for Edmonton and 14 for the Canucks. Tie up there and a good reach and possession. The puck is fielded now by Edler. Puck picked up here. Jabbed away by Daniel Sedin. Oh, look at this! Score! 3 straight goals.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
A bad read by the defensive player, Eddie, helps the shooter out on this play. Once he gets beaten, there's no one between him and the goaltender, and the goalie just can't do anything about it.
The Oilers have built a whopping lead. Let's see if they can build on it further, maybe even into double digits before the end of the game. We're only in the second period. He's in on an onside play. The Oilers setting things up in their own end. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. Possession reestablished by Henrik Sedin. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. The Oilers are given a hooking minor.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Vancouver's power play has had many opportunities, just not much success. Maybe that'll change. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Steered ahead by Russell. The Canucks power play will reset. Vancouver's moving it up the wing. Looks from the corner. A shot. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Wristed one. Gloved. And he'll hold on.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Edmonton's got a defensive done well. The Canucks continue on at center. Through the corner now. To Horvath. That's a good pad save. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Good help for the centerman. Slides it to the point. Score! Wait, no goal! No goal!
The Oilers turn en masse towards the referee. They're looking for a no-goal call. They're going to get it. That's goalie interference.
Edmonton's got another face-off win. Snapping a pass to Nugent Hopkins. On to Daniel Sedin. Now it's directed to Eriksson. Back near the blue line to Tanev. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. Loose puck captured by Edler. The Canucks power play unit continues to be a bunch of offers. Pointed to Tanev. Outstanding glove save. And a whistle.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Solid, clean win. Passing one off now to Maroon. Onside. He scores! That one ricocheted in off one of the bad guys.
I think he believes he's got the whole net covered, Eddie, but he's left open the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
The Oilers are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. Vancouver's got it off the draw at center. Back on his stick. Launches his slash. There'll be a penalty coming up from that. Gets in. What'll he do? Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out. And at an angle to Henrik Sedin. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Edmonton's got 2 minutes on their penalty total, and this one's for slashing.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening? We have a winner. They must retreat and start back again. Taken on by Berchi. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. A tape-to-taper from the left to the right, and he can move on. Picked up by Larson. Takes a shot. Snapped out of the air. And he freezes for the whistle.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Edmonton shifting gears as they travel through center ice. In all alone! Score! A short-handed goal!
Cassian's quick read of the play allowed him to get that breakaway and score.
I think if the goaltender's a little more patient here, Eddie, stays up on his feet, he's going to be able to make the save. But when he drops into the butterfly, that opens up that top glove hole.
Edmonton's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. Vancouver's got that neutral zone faceoff. Propelled to Edler. They've taken the heat off again. The clock still moves. The Canucks in their own end, ready in attack. That play went offside. And here again is Ray.
Miller's made a few good saves, but overall there's been not much that's gone right for him. The puck has beaten him from several different angles on several different occasions. Yikes, this is an absolute disaster in goal.
Ray, thanks. This is just not one of those nights for him. Maybe next time. Over 6 minutes played here in the second. When your car gets beyond 4 tires, I guess you can take a blowout. I don't know if we can take this one much longer. And possession reestablished by Daniel Sedin. Hard work on the boards and glass. The Canucks power play is over. It has been empty. Great point-blank save.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Terrific job in holding the puck in. Pass attempt to Letestu. Slides it to the point to Spiza. With a blast and a save. The Oilers through the neutral zone, setting things up. Thrown in to Erickson. Slid to Daniel Sedin. Walking a thin line near the border there. That shot came from right in front. Trying to go to Hendricks. Solid defensive play to break up the rush. Scooped up by Hendricks. Got his pad on that one.
Pittsburgh is not in Philadelphia. Pittsburgh, if you would Google that shit, is on the western part of Pennsylvania, to where Philly, or Philadelphia, my child, is on the eastern side of Pennsylvania, about 345 miles away. You hurt my eyes when you said that.
He stops a big chunk of the puck, but he can't keep it in front of him, and it rolls into the net.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
The Canucks are in a hole.
I don't even care about the substitution right now.
By pulling the goaltender.
The Oilers have built an enormous lead, and we're still
stick around with us. This is a landslide of a game, but stick around with us. Got plenty of hockey for tonight.
Win, now what? Back near the blue line for Horvath. Chip to Berchi. Oh, the pass just didn't work. He's got that pass at the point. Hatchets one. McDavid's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Shot with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside. Not on. Score! He's got his second.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
The Oilers have gotten another goal on a huge night for them. We have seen this a lot. They're rolling. And they've won the faceoff. Pitching it to Maroon. Looking from the corner. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Pointed to Greba. Picks it up in his own end. Puck is thrown to Boucher. And up the wing, he'll keep possession. Taken away.
Edmonton's in complete control of this game because of their ability to force turnovers.
Vancouver's. So, as predicted, we have a fight here.
All players have a role, Doc. Two things, accept and execute. And he certainly did that.
Decision.
That fight ended with that huge punch at the end.
I'm not really sure.
The Oilers win the draw. Vancouver's lugging it along in their own end. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Backhander to the net. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Moving it to Dorsett. Gets that pass after he himself advanced. Gathered in by Dorsett. Perfect tip by the stick. Two guys together with force. Big force.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Everly's shaken up, Doc. That was a bone rattler. Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately. Everly's in some distress. He's got a suspected upper body injury. heading back to the dressing room for evaluation.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Gets in. What'll he do? Poke checked away by Eriksson. Lets it go. Save. Now the puck rounded up by Larson. Does a pivot and heads back, at least for now. Edmonton's moving the puck up the wing. Taken over again. Pitching this one to Henrik Sedin. Gains the blue line. And the loose puck taken by Daniel Sedin. The Maroon. Moves it to the corner. Turned a shot on net. Pressed to the glass. Kicked out of the scrum. And possession snapped up by Pouliot. He's got that pass. Puck loose, now picked up. Skate kick out of the scrum. Knocked right off the stick. Pass cut.
All right, folks, don't forget, after this we got Minnesota and St. Louis up next for the Stanley Cup Round 1.
And angled to Greba. Shot on. Terrific glove save. Vancouver's looking to headman up the wing. Seeks the corner. Oh, how can they miss that pass? And he holds on.
Markstrom's able to make a great save here. That was an excellent scoring chance that's denied.
Defensive zone win. The Oilers with possession in center ice. Dumped in. Skilled play by Letestu. Loose puck blocked off by Edler. And the arm of the referee comes up. A penalty. And play is stopped for a penalty. The Canucks see 2 up on the board against them for cross-checking.
You can push with your stick, but once you cause separation from the attacking player's back, this will be a penalty.
Edmonton's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Good face-off win. Booted aside. And the puck taken over by Edler. Eriksson's got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there. Has it picked up. One into another.
If you can't score, you better hit him.
Good quick poke check there. Edmonton's up the wing, controlling play now. Slides it to the point to Lucic. Back to the point. Just missed the net. Huge collision. Perhaps it'll spur a team. Vancouver's leaving its own end. And that one cleared by the penalty killers. The Oilers carrying it in their own end. Directing that one to Letestu. Moved along and in. Kick save. Outstanding. Gets play stopped.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
Vancouver's got a face-off win. On Behorva. That was a great job. Shot back down. More time off the clock. Vancouver's done it. Back at full strength. The Oilers up the wing are moving the puck. And at an angle to McDavid. Back near the blue line to McDavid. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Possession once again by Daniel Sedin. Propelled to Eriksson. swept on, but Hutton. Give that goalie credit for another. Freezes play.
Talbot's able to scramble back into position to make an excellent stop here. The goalie's seen a lot of rubber tonight. His team defensively hasn't helped him out very much, but he's turned aside almost everything, and as a result, they have the lead.
Looking to Cassian. Pass cut by the offense. And he dumps it in. The scrum to the plexiglass.
All right, folks, we're here at the end of the second period. Vancouver and Edmonton. Edmonton is whooping that ass. Up next, we got Minnesota Wild versus St. Louis Blues. So stick around, subscribe. We got tomorrow round 2 and 3. And then Friday, we have the Stanley Cup best of 7. Just so you know, every game is single elimination all the way up until the final, which is the best of 7. Stick around, subscribe.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
Edmonton's up, Doc, here with a pretty solid lead, but they know that their
If
opponent's
Vancouver
come
comes back,
so
I will
let's
be
see how
fucking
they play.
astonished.
Will they be defensive first, or
Just
look to add to the lead
fucking
that they have?
Third period underway, and though anything can happen, this is a tall hill.
Though anything can happen, Mike, are you fucking insane?
Taken to the corner.
You lost your mind. It's 7-0 right now in the third.
All-star
Ain't no
shot.
miracle on
The
ice can
Oilers
happen right
continue
now.
to probe up the wing.
Both their goalies need to get their legs cut the fuck off right now. That's how this is going to happen. Oh, my Lanta. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean, fucking Mike? See what I mean? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What's really fucking sad is that these goalies, the goalie settings are up to like near perfect. So
Markstrom's out in position. He's just hoping this hits him. He's not able to move quick enough to make
I'm
the stop.
disgusted. Like, how much more perfect do I have to make the
Everly's been
goalies?
missing from the bench for quite some time. I just
In this
got word now
goddamn
he
game.
won't be back today.
Edmonton's got that one. Now what? Snapping a pass to McDavid. That's icing. They shot it from the defensive side of the center red line over the opposition end line. And it's a stall. Nice face-off work. A whistle and a rest. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Chooses the corner. Scrum over, puck kicked. To Pouliot. Now it's directed to Clefbaum. Into the end of attack. Loose puck, couldn't drag it through. He's got it. Snapped up by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Many yards gained to Sekera. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on. Looking to headman up the wing. Decides he wants the corner. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
To Pouliot. Passing one off now to Hendricks. It's dumped in. That one comes back. Goalie's allowed to handle this puck, and he does. Vancouver's in control of the puck up the wing. That puck's loose, deflected away by Letestu. Mashed in. And possession established on the pickup by Russell. Points it. Terrific hand-eye. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him.
That shot should go into the net, but the goalie got just a piece of it, and it's enough to keep it out.
Quick work on the faceoff. Carries it to the corner. Held to the glass. Kicked out of the scrum. Pass attempt to Sutter. To Draisaitl. Trying to go to Gronlund. To Sutter. Nice job. Straight stand-up poke check. Shoots one. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab. Free puck off a defender. And he picks it up. He's pinned and held at the boards. Corralled by Hutton. Pitching it to Gronlund. Nicely into the zone. Slid to Gronlund. Edmonton setting things up in their own end. Laid on to Greba. Moves up the wing. Thrown in. Vancouver is getting to the neutral zone. The Canucks lug that along up the wing. Drill. Oh, what a stop. He scores.
With the goal scorer right in front, it was tough for the goaltender to pick up the shot off the backhand.
Talbot's in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
The Canucks have gotten one, but they still trail by an enormous score. Let's see if they can work on their flow and get their offense going and maybe get a couple more to be more respected. Chip to Pouliot. They need to get a rest for some players. It's dumped into the offensive zone. Forwards are changing. The Canucks look to make a difference up the wing. Good attempt, but a weak stick. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
And they are in. Clips that wrist shot. Wonderful stop by Markstrom.
A quality chance, a better save.
Gains the zone. Flings it right out of the textbook. Gathered in by Hendricks. Edmonton's controlling play along the boards. And a slashing penalty is forthcoming. Hammered. The Oilers get their goalie to the bench for the extra man. A shot. Got that in the trapper.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Vancouver's got a 2-minute slashing penalty.
I'm not sure this is a slashing call. I think it was the reaction of the puck carrier that sold this call. This power play is too predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. Tie up and help from the winger. Offside stops the clock. Edmonton's got another face-off win. Gains the zone. Can he make them chase it? Rugby and hockey together at the boards. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Dumped in to Lucic. A good cut of the pass. They can keep the pressure on. Broke it right up. Taken up the middle. Into the attacking end.
Letestu's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Good stick work, and for that reason, it's a chance for the offense. Wonderful. Good pad stop. Goalie out of the net. Puck on his stick. Edmonton's on the move in their own end. Puck is thrown to Draisaitl. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
That's what we love about this game.
The puck is free, now taken up by Nugent Hopkins. Blocked away. The Canucks with a big penalty kill. We're back at full strength. And play stopped because of an offside.
Great stick stop here, guys. That shot was dangerous. He was able to deny it quickly with his stick.
Vancouver's prevailed again on the face-off of the neutral zone. Edmonton's in possession as they move up the wing. Has it back deep. Up the wing, still with possession, and with, oh, great job on a cut pass. Moving it to Pouliot. What a hit. And possession seized by Lucic. In the defensive zone, still in control. The Canucks looking to head man up the wing. It's a point hammer shot. A cover, and play is stopped.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. And he dumps it in. Vancouver's setting things up in their own end. Skate kick out of the scrum. Holds in the corner. He's got him against the glass. Fires. Big point-blank save there.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Big drive. Great glove grab. And he'll cover.
Talbot's save is a good one, but defensively they cannot give up another odd man rush.
The Oilers with a clean win on the draw. On to Cassian. Pitching this one to Pouliot. And in flight over the line. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. Edmonton's collected another victory on the faceoff. Pouliot's lost it. He better get back. Vancouver's got possession in neutral ice. Propelled to Sutter. Oh, and he's hammered.
I saw that play coming from a mile away.
Gets in, looks over his options here. Has it in his own end. Directing that one to Gronlund. Pointed to Boucher. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
He missed opportunity from this close in.
To Boucher.
Boucher's a guy that scores some goals, but he doesn't have anything in his
save. Edmonton's in possession and moving up the wing. It's dumped in. Looking to Hutton. Snapping a pass to Sutter. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Oilers waiting back in the defensive zone. Gets across, looks over his options. Hammered. Shutout positioning by Hutton. He's got that centering pass. Shoots. Wow, what a glove save.
Now that's a quick glove. After being under attack the last sequence, they needed a whistle.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. It's an onside play. Slid to Tanev. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Fires. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Huge hit. Possession's gone. Strong wrist shot. Robbery there. Taken toward the neutral zone. Now it's directed to Hendricks. And it's driven back so they can make a change. Still has control up the wing. Mashed in to Nugent Hopkins. Passing one off now to Russell. Ripped along to Lucic. Fires! Got his glove on that one. Vancouver's got it and moving up the wing. Still have control in their own end. Up the wing still with possession. Didn't drag it very well there. Loose puck. Good, wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Laid on to Eriksson. Fires a shot. Stays along the boards. Hammered. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Into the corner. Faces up to the point. And on to Berchi. With 53 left. With 51 to go. He's left behind on a great deep by Eriksson. Solid defensive position there. Paddled aside. The Canucks have moved to the neutral zone. Chip to Berchi. Outstanding stop. Diagonally to Spiza. Around through the corner. Edmonton's in their own end, moving the puck. He gains the zone. Takes that pass off the boards. Outstanding save. He's got it frozen. Not easy.
Markstrom's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape, position.
All right, folks, up next is Minnesota
really
and
easy.
St. Louis. Stick around for more hockey action.
The Canucks with a face-off win. And the game is over. The Oilers entered the third with a big lead, and they win this one decisively.
Sometimes these are the toughest games to play, to stay with the game plan when you have such a huge lead.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying...
All right, folks, Minnesota, St. Louis right now. After that, we got Winnipeg and Calgary. Then Chicago and Dallas. So stick around, be sure to subscribe.
Had a musical note on their chest, but ever since they arrived in 1967, that's been the distinctive logo of tonight's home team, the St. Louis Blues. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, we have a thrilling Western Conference matchup tonight. You look at a map and you realize these teams can be separated by a lot.
Yeah, and mileage, especially teams on the left coast, Doc. But two words come to mind when you think about the Western Conference: big and heavy. That's the Western Conference.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Allen's the goalie again. He'll man the crease like he often does, looking to give a solid performance for the Blues. Dubnyk's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the Wild. Another terrific night of hockey here. Stastny sent to the big center ice circle for the Blues. Koivu's opposite him for the Wild. Two teams with a bombastic past, and now a present that looms ahead. Should be a most show here tonight. Looking to Zucker. Big hit there. These two teams have that reputation. I'll bet some more are coming. That puck's loose, went off someone. The Blues have it in the defensive zone. Couldn't get through. Moved to the shadow of the boards by Koivu. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
Well, that's got to hurt.
All right, guys, if you're just joining us, I got it up in the description right now. All the updated games from the last stream. That way you know who won, who lost, who's up against who. Everything's right there. Don't forget, tomorrow we got round 2 and 3. And then Friday we have the final, which will be best of 7. So be sure to subscribe.
Really good face-off men, diligent forwards.
Good reach there. And at an angle, got his pad on that one. And he'll hold on.
What an unbelievable save there. That's an excellent shot that he's able to deny.
Clean win on the draw. Into the attacking end. Pointed to Scandella. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Pass goes up the wing to Eric Stahl. Sides to head for the corner. Turned right away with the poke check by Alex Steen. To Coyle. Out at the blue line to Scandella. Great defense. Swung back to the point. Point to Dumba. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Point-to-point pass. A shot. He caught it and he holds on.
Nice play by the goaltender to freeze it up and get a whistle.
Allen's glove flashes out in rapier-like fashion.
Face-off win here. Good solid defensive play there. Press to the glass. Pitching it to Sobotka. Slid to Laterra. On to Parisi. Mashed in. Gathered up by Bortuzzo. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Moved along and in. They've got it. Karam pass to Sobotka. And angle to Bortuzzo. Oh, that one went in off the defense. My, oh, my.
Dubnyk's been shaking his head since this puck went in. He stopped about 90% of it. It's not enough.
Blues now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Nicely into the zone. Got it in the slot. Loose puck blocked off by Brazio. St. Louis in their own end lugging that puck. And they are in. Possession reestablished by Prosser. Snapping a pass to Brodin. Passing one off now to Stewart. And that pass to the point messed up, so everyone has to get back on side. Minnesota's got another face-off win. He's in on an onside play. Pass attempt to Stastny. Trying to go to White. And at an angle to Suter. Terrific save. The stick failed him.
Allen's able to make what turns out to be a relatively routine butterfly stop.
Just over 6 minutes played here in the first. The Blues ahead 1-0. Big face-off win. Right along the blue line to Spurgeon. A shot off a body. Laid on to Bouwmeester. Gains the zone. And ripped to Bouwmeester. Slides it to the point to Pietrangelo. Slid just inside the line to Bouwmeester. It's blocked. Moving it to Mikko Koivu. Minnesota's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Nice work by Zucker. Propelled, grabbed.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
Good face-off win. Scandella's tripped up. That should be a penalty. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. Perron's going to the box, and the call is tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Good clean win on the draw. Big drive. That is one solid keep, and play can continue. And offside is called on the play. The Blues from the neutral zone start to work. Picked up by Ryan Suter. Minnesota's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete, but they'll have to drop back as this has been cleared out by Upshaw. Minnesota's in possession as they travel in their own end. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. That is defense. Terrific job in holding the puck in. On the outside, a shot. Puck controlled by Eric Stahl. Outstanding job taking the pressure off. Minnesota's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. Directing that one to Koivu. Moves it to the corner. The Blues are looking to make a play out of their own zone. Shoots one. That shot hit a man. Locks on that to Dumba. Got a piece of it. Minnesota's power play unit let them down this time. It was a chance to tie the game. Chip to Berglund. Solid glove save. A cover, and play is stopped.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Minnesota's prevailed on another faceoff. And he dumps it in. Back near the blue line to Scandella. Outstanding work with the glove. And a whistle.
St. Louis can't expect another save like the one we just saw. Their goaltender came up large to bail them out.
Good clean win. The Blues carrying on in their own end. Gets in. What'll he do? Carries it to the corner. Skate kick out of the scrum. Lugged out of the defensive zone. Pitching this one to Brodin. Pass comes to him from the crease. Puck is thrown to White. And in flight over the line. Poke checked away by Bortuzzo. Still on the move in their own end. And now it's directed to Fabry. He is shut right off. Right in that catching glove. Good work. And he'll cover.
An don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Just over 8 minutes remaining in the period. The Blues lead 1-0. Good help for the centerman. The Blues looking to head man up the wing. Looking from the corner. Solid pad save. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
Good job tying the man up on the face-off. Teammate comes in. It's dumped in. A big collision there. One-timer. Score! And this one is tied.
Allen's disappointment here is pretty evident, Edzo. He stops a big chunk of the puck, but he can't keep it in front of him, and it rolls into the net.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Taken on by Niederreiter. Pointed to Dumba. Shoots one. A magnificent pad save. St. Louis is headed to center. Gets in. What'll he do? That pass tipped away by the opposition. Minnesota's carrying it through center. And he steps across the line. That shot came from just 6 inches.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Shot sticked away. Looking to Perron. Looks ahead to start something. Gets in, looks over his options here. Fires. That's turned aside. Another solid pad save. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Great block. Oh, deflected away. Smart recovery. Oh, big rebound here. Picked up by the defense. Pitching it to Schwartz. Scooped up by Niederreiter. Snapping a pass to Gronlund. Slides it to the point to Scandella. Terrific determination by Alex Steen. Passing one off now to Perron. Nice fake. Shakes him loose. Slid to Mikko Koivu. To Gronlund. And he's able to keep it in. He can start some danger here. A shot. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Gains the zone and looks over his options. Taken over again. Good quick poke check there. Shutout positioning by Spurgeon. And they've got it again. The Blues wheel it up the wing. Oh, he loses it. He tried to do too much. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Puck grab, they've got it ready. Pass attempt to Scandella. And it's given back to Gronlund. It's an onside play. Good poke check by Alex Pietrangelo. On to Brodziak. He'll continue up the wing. At the front of the net. Minnesota's in possession as they travel up the wing. Lets it go. Booted aside. Scrum over. Puck kicked. Referee's got a penalty on his mind here. Delayed call. Minnesota's 2-minute penalty is for holding.
The referees are looking for that particular play where the player drops his free hand off the stick and reaches in. 2-minute holding call.
The Blues go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize. The clock bleeds down to the last minute. Oh, what a shot hit somebody. Loose puck taken by Spurgeon. Kicked out of the scrum. Knocked right off the stick. And it's cleared out of there. Puck settled down by Alex Steen. A quick... Oh, that's a great save by Allen.
A quality chance, a better save.
Laid on to Berglund. Oh, that's a good shot. Great pad save.
The shot's delivered quickly, but he smothers the bottom of the net so well. Gets his legs out to make the stop.
The Blues prevailing on the faceoff. Got a piece of that one. And the puck is scooped up by Schwartz. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. And snapped to Steen. Lets it go. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. And the period comes to a close. Wow, what a finish.
During the game, please remember to be alert at all times in our seating area. Even with enhanced safety measures, there are moments when a puck can be propelled into the spectating area with enough force.
Hansel's shot became his goal. It tied the game, and we had to break. The Blues power play gets a chance here at the start of the period, but it's a short. He got his pad on it. Lets it go. That hit somebody. Chips it back. Skates out with it. Still no shot. Puck collected. Minnesota's gotten back even. Penalty kill. Trying to go to Gronwald. Flattened with the hit.
For all you young hockey players out there, this is the way you play. The Blues are really controlling the pace.
Keeps it going up the wing. Flings it. Oh, what a pad save. Shot. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Dogged determination there by Ryan Suter. Minnesota's continuing on up the wing.
Niederreiter's lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself into submission.
Moving it to Sobotka. He gains the zone. Back near the blue line to Bouwmeester. Superb defensive play by Niederreiter. Minnesota's carrying it on through center ice. Skill play by Coyle. A hammer shot from the point. The Blues shifting gears back in their own end. Puck is picked up by Niederreiter. Ahead on that left wing to Fabry. And the pickup. Directing that one to Niederreiter. Could be trouble near the line. St. Louis setting things up in neutral ice. Propelled to Upshaw. And that one turned aside. Puck covered, whistle blown.
That's such a quick shot. He's able to get his glove on it, though. The shooter is just shaking his head. He can't believe it didn't go in.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. He's got him against the glass. Pointed to Parayko. Good save there. Jabbed away by Brodin. Picks it up in his own end. Pitching this one to Parisi. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Decides he wants the corner. Snaps a wrist shot. Save! Skate kick out of the scrum. Puck is thrown to Reeves. And he carries it up the wing. Slides it to the point to Steen. Possession taken by Brodin. There is a slash on that play, and it is going to be called. And Play is stopped for a penalty. Steen's getting a minor for slashing.
I'm not sure this is a slashing call. I think it was the reaction of the puck carrier that sold this call.
Minnesota's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Defensive zone win. The Blues shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. Chip to Suter. Gains the blue line. Gathered up again by Alex Pietrangelo. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Now it's directed to Parise. Big drive. Superb save by Allen.
Look at the reaction of the shooter. He cannot believe it.
Has it picked up. Minnesota's moving the puck through center ice. Terrific determination by Alex Pietrangelo. St. Louis with some splendid penalty killing here. Minnesota's controlling play now in the defensive zone. And he's hammered.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Thrown in. Possession now on the pickup by Ryan Suter. Minnesota's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. The Blues are back even. Full strength action, the penalty kill. Kicks and escapes by Koivu. To Parayko. Gets across, looks over his options. Could not be filtered through a strong play by Spurgeon. Minnesota's carrying it on through the area between the blue lines. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Takes it up near the boards. Ripped along to Edmonton. Slid to Mikko Koivu. That puck's loose, not too well handled. On to Koivu. Laid on, the kick save, outstanding. Looking to Perron. Gains the zone. Lets a shot fly. Wonderful save with a pad. Oh, and he's hammered.
That's a physical brand of hockey.
That hits somebody. Good pad save. That's the end. Good work by Spurgeon. The battle continues. He can't get free. Propelled to Zucker. And he gains the zone. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Pitching it to Stastny. Backhander to the net. That shot hit a man. Minnesota's looking to head man up the wing. Chip to Schwartz. Onside. Back near the blue line to Bortuzzo. Shoots. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Kicked away. Slid the Granlund. Pointed to Mikko Koivu. Shoots it on. Blocked. On to Stastny. Into the end of attack. A shot. Outstanding point-blank save. Snapping a pass to Zucker. Big hit. Possession gone. Laid on to Sobotka. Shoots. He scores!
We're so far up here, Doc. I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down the Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Edzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
The Blues with a center ice face-off win. Knocked it away with the stick. He scores! A pair of goals by the same team.
goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Dubnyk's not able to do much more than this, Edzo. He's in the right position. He makes the stop, although not all of it, as it just rolls past him into the net.
The Blues have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. Grab, the 2 centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. On the outside, a shot. Ooh, stick save. Slot shot. Got it all.
Now that's a quick glove.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Minnesota's quick on the draw. Good stick there, so the pass is not complete. St. Louis carrying it up the wing. Skilled play by Eric Stahl. And he steps across the line. Great stick save. Passing one off now to Brodziak. Slides it to the point to Upshaw. Took that right away. Shot on. Got that in the trapper.
Oh, that puck just hit his glove.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Beat him on that one. Shoots one. Blockered away. Brought ahead towards center. Minnesota's in possession now as they move up the wing. Dumped in. Delayed penalty coming up. Minnesota's got a minor penalty here for cross-checking.
First off, if your stick is on the ice, you're not going to get a penalty, but you can't carry it around like a weapon.
The Blues power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Solid, clean win. And he is reefed.
You saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
And that's an offside.
St. Louis has to be pretty happy with almost every component of this period. They have the lead. They've been the more aggressive team, and their goaltender's made the saves that he's had to.
A little under 6 minutes to go here in the second. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. Minnesota's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Carried from the defensive zone. St. Louis wanting to generate something. They'll try up the wing. Oh, he made him zig when he should have zagged, didn't he? One-timer. Outstanding save with the glove. And he freezes for the whistle.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
They win the draw. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Score! 3 in a row.
Schwartz knew he was in a prot and scored.
Dubnyk's not able to catch this one. Too tight to the body, up over his shoulder.
St. Louis has connected on many goals tonight. This recent one seems to have put it all away. Can we please play running time? Nicely into the zone. Possession established on the pickup by Stewart. Tip to the net. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Pass attempt to Stewart. Mashed in. Angle to Dumba. That puck's loose, defended away by Alex Steen. To Edmonton. A shot. Got his glove on that one. Trying to go to Scandella. Moving it to White. Directing that one to Holland. Carries it to the corner. Great job on a cut pass. Propelled to Berglund. Solid work there by Prosser. Directed on. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Well, sometimes I think the pads are too big anyway, but he's able to get a pad on this. Excellent scoring chance.
A little over 3 minutes to be played here in the second. The Blues just keep building on that earlier lead. Their advantage is 3. St. Louis gets it. Back near the blue line to Bortuzzo. Lets it go. Off a body.
Niederreiter's nicked up here, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to wobble around and finish this shift.
2 sticks together. It goes to the offense. Pointed to Prosser. Oh, a save there. The Blues are skating it back in their own end. Pitching this one to Upshaw. Coyle's dance through failed. No luck. Brodin's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. Shoots an outstanding pad save. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
Niederreiter's displaying some courage after being banged up earlier in the shift. He still gets himself into the shooting lane to block the shot. Allen's far and away been the best player in this hockey game. He has faced an inordinate amount of shots in this contest, stopped just about everything, and as a result, he's got to be the first star as his team is leading this game.
Puck gathered in by Parisi. That pass along the boards. Slides it to the point. Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save.
Oh, the shooter wanted to go top cheddar here. He's got it labeled, but this is a great glove stop.
Nice face-off work. Chip to Fabry. And a save there. A whistle and a rest.
Well, that's a really dangerous scoring chance that the goaltender was able to deflect out of danger because he's in good position.
The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Slid to Suter. Neutral zone carry by Mikko Koivu. On to Gronlund. The Blues have it in center ice. Jabbed away by Ryan Suter. Carries it up the side. Around through the corner. The Blues ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Puck is thrown to Schwartz. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first. Through 2 periods, here are the shots on goal. Get ready. 29 for the Blues and 28 for the Wild.
You can find it on our...
Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first 2, and so will Edza.
St. Louis takes a pretty comfortable lead here, Doc, to get ready for the third period. It's been pretty easy to this point. Let's see how they play it with this comfortable lead.
Into the attacking end. Just a backhand. Oh, a close call there.
Right idea, but he just missed the net.
Scooped up by Schwartz. Freezes play.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Minnesota's moving the puck up the wing. Taken to the corner by Zucker. This takes a lot out of it. Pressing on with it in their own end. Laid on to Tarasenko. has gone back into his own end. Looking for options up the wing. Enormous collision.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Scrum over, puck kicked. To Niederreiter. Right from the slot. And quickly to Suter. Great glove save.
What a glove.
Outstanding save with a glove.
That was all positioning right into his glove.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Good job on the draw. Goalie's one of the 6. Flex that. Leg right out there and blocked it. Skate kick out of the scrum. Good work with the stick. The Blues lug the puck in their own end. Comes right back to Berglund. Scooped up. Taken behind by Berglund. Takes that pass from the other point man. Close in play. Now the puck rounded up by Berglund. Point to point. Puts one on. He beat everything but the post. What control. He scores! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
Especially in the offensive zone. If you want to isolate a defender, you got to get people moving over to the puck carrier to give him more options. That's exactly what happened on this play.
That's the shot there, Edzo. Low to the stick side. The goaltender can't get to it.
Minnesota is going to make a goaltending change, and that's no shot.
Dudnik's night is over. That was a debacle for him. That's not going on his highlight reel.
The Blues control from the faceoff. To Sobotka.
Sobotka's been great creating chances for his teammates. He has 2 assists already.
Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Minnesota's got it and moving up the wing. Looking to Brodin. Good job with the stick. Now it's directed to Brodin. Pitching it to Pominville. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Thought he had 10 feet of clean ice. He only had 5. There's the stop sign.
Moved along and in. Grabbed by Bortuzzo. Oh, here's a wrister. And he dumps it in. Snapping a pass to Laterra. Up the wing still with possession and with, oh, what a hit. Gathered up again by Brodin. And possession established on the pickup by White. Puck to the bench area, and so the clock stopped.
Brodin's shoulder absolutely annihilates him as he goes into the ice.
Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. The Blues lug the puck through the neutral zone. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by Brodziak. Propelled to Edmonton. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Back near the blue line to Stewart. Went to the backhand. That one was tipped, but missed the net. Pass cut. Nicely into the zone. Passing one off now to Holland. Chip to Niederreiter. Looks over his options from the corner. Great move. Point blast. And that one turned aside.
Allen's able to make an excellent stop here. That's a difficult scoring chance. The shooter thought he had him beat.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. He's in on an onside play. Possession seized by Coyle. Kicked out of the scrum. Minnesota starting from their own zone. Up the wing, driving on. Slid to Eric Stahl. Moves. Chooses the corner for this. Held up against the boards. Pass attempt to Steen. Moving it now up the wing. Thinking attack here. Takes it right back. Lets it go. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Oh, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
Whoa, he was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had him beat, but he's in good shape, and he makes an incredible glove stop.
The Blues fully in control thanks to that last goal. A 4-goal lead. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Minnesota setting things up in center. That puck's loose, deflected away by Bouwmeester. Blue line control on the Granlund. Collected by Burton. Laid on to Pietrangelo. St. Louis is getting an attack ready back in their own end. Near the boards. Gains the zone. Loose puck, the defense was in the way. Trying to go to Pietrangelo. Moving it to Fabry. Directing that one to Gunnarsson. And ripped to Pietrangelo. Pominville's cutting through the neutral zone. Thrown in. That puck comes to the biggest stick blade on the ice. And it's handled. St. Louis in control of the puck up the wing. He's in! Oh, what a stop! Gets in. What'll he do? Incredible save. Collected in the corner. Waits with it. Looking for room. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide.
Excellent blocker stop here by the goaltender. That's a dangerous scoring chance that he denies.
The Blues prevail again. Took that wrist shot. Wow, what a glove save.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Quick work on the faceoff. Pointed to Gunnarsson. That hit somebody. Puck covered, whistle blown. Over 8 minutes to go in the third. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals. Blockered away. Suter's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. Gathered in by Bortuzzo. Propelled to Brodziak. Dumped in. Minnesota's in their own end and controlling the play. Mashed in. Out of his crease to take it. What'll he do with this? Chip to Tarasenko. Gets in and he'll look over his options. With a blast. Gloved.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
Kemper's positioning is pretty good here. This shot's deflected halfway to the net, guys, and he's sharp to make the save.
The Blues win it. Oh, and he is drilled.
He might have seen him at the last minute to absorb that hit.
Lugged along the line. Poke checked away by Spurgeon. Lets it go. Blocked that. Oh, nice. He still got it. up by Ryan Suter. Pitching this one to Niederreiter. Puck is thrown to Coyle. Good jab with the stick there. The Blues lug that along up the wing. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Coyle. Gets in. What'll he do? Got it in his own end. Looking to Fabry. Smart recovery by Ryan Suter. Loose puck, not stick handled well there. Good, the glove like lightning. And he holds on.
What an unbelievable save there. That's an excellent shot that he's able to deny.
The Blues get the draw. A shot. Oh, what a wonderful block that was. Has it in his own end. Still has control up the wing. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. Now it's directed to Mikko Koivu. Gets in, looks over his options here. The Blues are moving the puck in their own end. To Sobotka.
Sobotka's looking to add to his 2-assist game so far. He's been creating chance after chance for his teammates.
And he dumps it in. Can make a play from the corner. Goes back deep for it. Snapped up by Berglund. And goes back a little further, hoping to gain ground. The Blues with possession up the wing. Two guys together with force. Big force.
I saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
Can he generate something from there? Oh, did he ever get matched? Oh, deflected away. It's dumped in. Oh, what a hit there. Scrum over, puck kicked. The Blues in their own end in possession. It's an onside play. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. That's the way to make them pay. Pitching it to Berglund. Snapping a pass to White. Last minute of play in the third period. This one's over except for the shouting. Maybe we'll hear some of it. St. Louis in control as they travel up the wing. And he picks it up. Marvelous control. He kept it in. Two sticks together. They cancel. He gains the zone. And possession once again by Sobotka. Up the wing skating with it now. The puck is free. Now taken up by Ryan Suter. Loose puck. There was no getting through. Curls on back and readies an attack. Good stick down on the ice, so nothing good happening there. Passing one off now to Upshaw. Forcing attention in deep. Slides it to the point to Bouwmeester. What a ripper! Horn sounds, game over. Minnesota's night is over, and there is great relief for that.
And I agree with that. They did not have any energy, any emotion. Back to the drawing board.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.
All right, guys, we're at the end of this game. St. Louis is moving on. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us. Up next, we got Winnipeg and Calgary. Right up after that is going to be Chicago and Dallas. So be sure to subscribe. We got round 2 starting tomorrow.
Nearing 4 decades in the same place, the Flames. And where once the '88 Olympians played, the NHL team from Calgary is set to entertain.
Thank you guys for just joining us. We got Winnipeg and Calgary right now for the round 1 of the playoffs. And don't forget, it's single elimination all the way up to the finals, where it will be best of 7.
Ray Ferraro coming up in just a moment.
We got Chicago Blackhawks and Dallas Stars up next after this game. So be sure to stick around
the fans are
for round 1
you got
of the
flames
playoffs.
coming out of the building, Doc, at the top of the roof. And one thing is very noticeable, whether I came in here as a player or now as a broadcaster, is that it seems like every single person inside this building has a Flames jersey on.
Giordano's responsibility as captain of this team just doesn't stay on the ice or inside the locker room, but also in the community. He has a great relationship with the fan base, and that goes a long way, not only on the ice, but off the ice as well, with tickets and jersey sales.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Elliott's the goalkeeper tonight. The book on him is that he can be rattled with an early goal. Let's see how he does tonight for the Flames. This man's the starting goaltender tonight. Some nights go better than others, but most of his nights are superb for the visitors. It's a wonderful night for hockey. Monahan's ready for the opening faceoff for Calgary. Scheifele's his opposite number for the Jets. He is shut right off.
Whoa, pick yourself up after that one. That is a big hit.
He retreats back with the puck. The Jets have it up the wing. In the slot, score! They strike early, and the place is quiet.
Now, when you talk to goaltenders, they say it's tough to pick it.
It's not able to shut down the low stick side. This beats him on the pad.
And in the very first minute, it's 1-0.
That's the way you start a hocky game, and you love
Let's throw a couple shout-outs here for you guys. We got DK for Life, Colin Salick, Godly Gamer 123 Vlogs,
I don't see too many guys getting away of blocking that shot.
King Kong Guam, I Want Pizza, Tom Jeffrey, and we got Stop Motion there as well, Pedro Gonzalez, and much more. Don't worry, guys, I'll throw some more shout-outs later on in the game, all right?
Propelled to Scheifele. Good standing poke check. And he's tied up and held. Kicked out of the scrum. Calgary's skating it back in their own zone. Still has control up the wing. It's dumped in. Scrum over, puck kicked by Myers. Slid to Froley. Chip to Brody. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Puck loose. Good defensive play. Elevator to Backlund.
Just so you know, if you're just joining us, we have the description. In the description, we have all the games that previously played today with the scores, just so you know who's moving on to the next round. I'll even announce it at the end of the stream and probably at the end of this game. So stick around, subscribe.
Well,
we got plenty of hockey action up ahead.
Guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Just past 3 minutes off the clock. Winnipeg's got the lead, 1-0. Calgary's got a face-off win. In their own end, pushing it on. He throws it there. Offside, stops the clock. Calgary's got that neutral zone faceoff. Moved along and in. And ripped to Stone. One-timer. Great save at the edge of the crease.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Sometimes you got to be in good position just to make the stop, but you also got to be lucky. This puck changes direction and ends up hitting the goaltender more than he stops it.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Laid on to Bartkowski. Goes back deep for it. That puck's loose. Deflected away by Brouwer. Score! And this one is tied.
Versteeg's stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
Enzo, just because you're in the butterfly doesn't mean you can give in to the shooter. You still have to move. He looked like he thought he was in perfect shape to make the stop and didn't have to move. Bad guess.
Don't forget to stick around with us. We got plenty more hockey action on the way. Calgary just tied it up if you're just joining us. 1-1, Calgary, Winnipeg. We got Chicago and Dallas up next, so stick around, subscribe. Plenty more hockey action. We got round 2 tomorrow, starting at 12. 2 and 3 tomorrow.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
The Flames get the draw. Oh, that's a good shot. Great pad save. Puck loose, mishandled. The Jets are skating it back in their own end. To Myers. Now it's directed to Trouba. Pass attempt to Dano. Got it right back. Pitching it to Bartkowski. Passing one off now to Boma. Mashed in. Rugby and hockey together at the boards. Moves behind the net. Knocks it away with the stick. The Jets have possession in their own end. Puck is thrown to Dano. Knocked right off the stick. Dumped in. And the possession taken by Myers. Scrum over. Puck kicked. Winnipeg's lugging it along in neutral ice. Around through the corner. Directing that one to Backlund. Carries it up the side. Moving it to Stone. Decides to go back and see if his goalie's got any better ideas. The Flames up the wing are moving the puck. Puck grabbed. What's next? Right near the line. And that's an offside.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
Over 7 minutes played. And so it is 1-1. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Shoots. Outstanding point-blank save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Solid, clean win. Springs a long pass ahead, and it's on his stick. And play stopped because of an offside. Possession established. Good reach there. Gets in. Looks over his options here. Denied by the defense. Puck loose. Two guys together with force. Big force.
Well, he thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly.
The Jets gliding along through the neutral zone. Shot. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Elliott's athleticism was tested on that wrist shot. That was an excellent scoring chance.
They win the draw. Deflected off the blocker. Got his pad on that one. Calgary's recoiling back in their own end. Gains the zone. Lets it go. Blocked. And it's kicked away by Dustin Byfuglien. Turned a shot on net. Wonderful save with a pad. And a whistle.
The shot's delivered quickly, but he smothers the bottom of the net so well. Gets his legs out to make the stop.
The Flames prevailing on the faceoff. Good shooting place. A marvelous pad stop and a great opportunity.
Oh, guys, that looked from my vantage point like it was going to go in. When the puck changed directions, it became a very difficult save for the goalie.
Good clean win on the draw. Gives it on a cross from the point. Has it in his own end. And he gains the zone. Back near the blue line to Stewart. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Perot's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Calgary's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Winnipeg's power play opportunity number is 1. This one, the first one. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. See if they do. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
On to Lowry. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. That one dropped back into the opposite corner. Many yards gained to England. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. The Jets wheel it up the wing. Into the attacking end. Breakaway chance! The Jets continue to probe up the wing. Propelled to Lowry. Puck covered, whistle blown.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
Beat him on that one. Slides it to the point to Buffalo. Slid to Perot. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Waits with it, still no shot. Good stick there, so the pass is not complete. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. Calgary's gotten back even. Penalty kill. Trying to go to Buffalo. He's got it. That's the end. Good work by Brown. Sets up Shaw. Pointed to Brody. Lets it go. He scores! 2 straight goals.
Oh, Edzo, sometimes you just get so lucky. He's not shooting the puck there. The goaltender's fooled as the puck doesn't come with any velocity at all.
The Flames have broken the tie, and just on sheer math, you have to think they're going to get the next one. Look at the shots. Winnipeg's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Chip to Lowry. Good. They score! And they've tied the game up.
Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 58
Elliott's unsure as well. I mean, the puck just kind of leaks through him. Odd goal.
A little under 7 minutes remaining in the period. So far, 4 goals equally divided. The Flames got that faceoff win. Now what? To Armia. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Shoots. Guarded the goal again. A whistle and a rest.
That's such a quick shot. He's able to get his glove on it, though. The shooter is just shaking his head. He can't believe it didn't go in.
The Jets win the draw. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Almost out of nowhere, the defender steps into him. That hurts.
Looking to Brouwer. Nicely into the zone. Decides he wants the corner. Loose puck. The defense was in the way. Played on to Stewart. Behind the net. Directed on. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Winnipeg's got it again. Back near the blue line to Trouba. Calgary's continuing on through center ice. Shoots one, and it's driven away again. Puck covered, whistle blown.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Calgary's got that face-off win. Finessed to Engelland. Oh, what a save that was. Pass cut, strong play. Winnipeg's lugging it up the wing. Dances. Shoots. Great glove save. A cover, and play is stopped.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Good clean win. The glove like lightning. And he'll hold on.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. That way you can stick around for tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. We're going to be doing round 2 and 3 then. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to watch the end of this game and the next game, which is Chicago and Dallas. Don't forget. Stick around.
Could go left, could go right. He picked the wrong way. That's a big hit, boys.
Free puck now. Winnipeg's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. Puts one on. He got that one, too.
I thought the second save was better.
Pitching this one to Fairland. Karam pass to Trouba. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
And that's a face-off win. Deeks. Propelled to Boma. Thrown in. Rubbed out along the boards. Nicely into the zone. Can make a play from the corner. Poke checked away by Staging. Puck corralled by Wheeler. Good use of the stick, broke that pass out. A terrific scoring chance denied. Skill play by Wheeler. Takes that pass off the boards. The clock bleeds down to the last minute. Dishes it back to Bufflin. Poke check. No room for a pass. Pitch to Little. On the half boards to Little. Puck at the point. Puck is seized by Staging. To him from his goaltender. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
The Jets win it. Picks it up in his own end. The Flames with possession up the wing. Back on his stick. Loose puck taken by Enstrom. Knocked it away with the stick. Slid to Lowry. Outstanding work with the glove. The first period has come to an end, and both teams scored twice.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Rob's. When the home team wins, bring your tickets to any Rob's Sporting Goods for a coupon good for $10 off your next purchase of $50.
Winnipeg's collected the game-tying goal, and that will mean an awful lot to them when they head out to the ice for the start of the next period. We'll return after these words. Second period underway, and we are even. Free puck thanks to the roadblock. And the pickup. The Jets lug that along up the wing. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Back on his stick. The Jets ready in attack back in the defensive zone. He's in on an onside play. And thrown down to Scheifele. That's a good solid poke check. Snapping a pass to Hamilton. Continuing in neutral ice. Puck loose. Good defensive play. And snapped up by Wheeler. Trying the probe up the wing. Flings it. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. The Flames waiting back in the defensive zone. Moving it on up the wing. Shoots. Not tested much. Good pad save. Shot not too strong. Pad stop. Picked up by Wheeler. Chip to Little. Slides it to the point to Wheeler. Feeds the point. That is defense. Lugged along the line. Pointed to Myers. To Frolik. Gets in. What'll he do? A shot. Shot into the pad. Went to the backhand. Armia's carrying it through center. Back near the blue line to Stewart. Great stick there. Out of their own end, making headway. And he gains the zone. What a hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Found it again. Turned away off the pass. Now it's directed to Armia. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Carried out of his own end towards center. Shoots one. Terrific stop, and it's loose. And possession now on the pickup by Enstrom. Cleared back down the ice, and it goes for an icing.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
Just over 5 minutes have elapsed here in the second, and this game is tied at 2. Winnipeg's got a defensive zone win. 2 players came to the boards. Boom.
He got plastered on the boards there. That's a stop sign right there.
Hard work here. Kicks and escapes by Engelland. Calgary is continuing to probe up the wing. Great move there. Wrister. You could almost count that one, but no.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
We have a winner. The Jets continue on at center. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. Two players splat to the boards. It's dumped in. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Good jab with the stick there. Laid on to stage it. And he dumps it in. Winnipeg setting things up in their own end. On to Buffalo. Solid work there by Hamilton. Calgary's controlling play now up the wing. Onside. Through the corner. To Bowman. Propelled to Stone. Good job with the stick. Gathered in by Buffalo. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Jets in their own end setting things up. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Point blank save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Pressing on with it up the wing. Speared along by Brody. The Flames lug that along through the neutral zone. Has it back deep. It's on his tape. What a marvelous pass through the center of the ice. That shot hit a man. That went off someone. Loose puck. Calgary's moving well through the neutral zone. Gotten quickly back. Good quick poke check there. Not through. Pass right up the wing. Loose puck, good defensive denial. Trying to get something generated up the wing. It's dumped back in so the defense can come off and get a rest. Thinking attack here. Didn't get through. Pointed to Enstrom. Delayed penalty call. Score! 2 in a row.
You want to score goals, especially off of rebounds, go to this area.
Elliot's got to do better than this. The initial shot he handles, but he leaves the rebound sitting there. It's a juicy one, and the scorer makes no mistake on it.
The Jets have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. Lowry's just like his team, winning everything. Gets in. What'll he do? On through the corner. That pass along the boards. Good shooting place. Off his path. Gets play stopped.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Good face-off win. Slid to Frolik. Pass attempt to Giordano. Gets across, looks over his options. Puck grabbed, they're ready to go. Slid just inside the line. Score! And the game is even.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Too much room in the top half of the net, Edzo. He's not able to shut down the blocker's shoulder. He gets beat right up top.
Calgary's got the game even up again. Still in the second period. Lots of time. Can't wait to see what happens now. They've won the faceoff. Solid neutral ice poke check. Flings it. Hey, lightning-like glove save. He covers, and a faceoff will follow.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
The Jets win it. Chip to Trouba. Fires! Not on goal. Laid on. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
There was some room. Not enough. Great glove save.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Over 7 minutes to be skated, second period. We've seen a lot of offense so far, some of it successful. 3-3. Calgary has prevailed on another faceoff. On to Backlund. It's an onside play. Winnipeg's got it back in their own zone. Up the wing, moving ahead. Right to the point. Taken on by Myers. The Flames control the play at center. Propelled to Versteeg. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Slid to Trouba. Chip to Brody. Pitching it to Bennett. Gains the blue line. Terrific determination by Buffalo. Winnipeg's lugged it back into their own end. He's in. Lets it go. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Calgary's in possession in their own end. Laid on to Monahan. On to Brouwer. Off a body. Gains the zone. Calgary's in possession as they travel through center. Nice move to shake on through. Back near the blue line to Bartkowski. Lets a shot go. Waits from the corner. Point to point it goes to Stewart. Shoots. Gloved. And that whistle will give them relief for the moment.
Oh, they needed a whistle and got one. Good save to stop play.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Winnipeg's got that win. And a save there. Defender held his ground. The puck is loose. The Flames are moving the puck in the defensive zone. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Broke it up well with the poke check. Looking for room. Waits with it. Passes it back to the point. Sends it down low. Great defense. New D on this dump in. Taken over again. Scrum over. Puck kicked. Winnipeg's in control of the puck in their own end. Into the end of attack. Shot. He missed the net.
You're not going to get many chances right from there. You got to hit the net. He just misses wide.
The Flames in their own end controlling the play. Armia's caught a stick up high. There will be a penalty. Falls his way along. The goalie gets standing down and made the save.
They missed opportunity from this close in.
Brody's got a minor penalty. He'll sit 2 minutes for high sticking.
Watch the player's hands come up with his stick. No question, an easy call for the official.
The Jets' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Calgary penalty to number 7.
Good help from the centerman. Calgary's moving the puck in their own end. And that one's sent back out. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. Passing one off now to Scheifele.
1 minute left in the second period.
Taken over now by Backlund. Banked right ahead. And the puck now possessed by Backlund. Winnipeg's carrying it in their own zone. Takes it right back. Slides it to the point to Perreault. And down to Wheeler. Oh, what a stop.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Jabbed away by Stajan. And that is the end of the second period of this game. One more to go, and who knows, maybe more action beyond that. All right, time to turn to the shots on goal and look at some impressive totals. 29 for Winnipeg and 21 for Calgary. Calgary's goal, this goal, got this game tied again. What will happen next? We'll see when we return right after this.
All right, guys, we're here in the third period between Calgary and Winnipeg. So stick around. We got Chicago and Dallas up next. Be sure to subscribe for round 2 tomorrow, which will be starting at 12 noon Eastern time. And we'll also be doing round 3. We'll probably take about an hour break in between the rounds, give you guys a chance to stretch your legs, get a drink, whatever the hell you guys want to do. So, that being said, be sure to subscribe.
Fantastic shutdown. England's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Shot on. Blockered away. Calgary's penalty kill comes through. Now we're back even. Play to be made now by Wheeler. Great poke with the stick. Makes that play deep. Passed in. The Flames hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Fired up the wing to Fairland. Around to the corner. Propelled to Monahan. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Puck is thrown to Scheifele. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. Holds in the corner. Nicely patted away. Slid to Hamilton. Deflected off the blocker. Directing that one to Gaudreau. Moved along and in. Bufflin's caught a stick up high, and the referee's arm is out. The Flames are boxed for 2 minutes on a high sticking penalty.
If he keeps his hands down, this is not high sticking.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. Good reach there. Cleared back out. Not much pressure there. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. The Jets want to generate something up the wing. Closed off effectively and sealed. Oh, what bad luck. It stayed in off a teammate. HITZ one. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Guys, if you're just joining us, be sure to check out the description. It's got all the previous games that we played today with the winners and the scores. So be sure to check that out. That way you can stay updated with us. And be sure to check around 12 o'clock noon tomorrow for the next stream. It'll be round 2 and 3 tomorrow, just so you know. Everything here is single elimination until the final, which is on Friday, which will be best of 7. So stick around, subscribe to Zelda's Day Out.
Room to work, but he got a good shot away.
The shot's delivered quickly, but he smothers the bottom of the net so well. Gets his legs out to make the stop.
A little under 5 minutes have transpired in the third. So far to bite it in half. And it's lifted back out of trouble. The Flames have faced a lot of penalty kills tonight, but they've been perfect so far. Winnipeg's in their own end and controlling play now. And it's a good pickup. Scooped up. Went to the backhand. And there's another.
What quickness side to side.
Loose, but he found it.
Should be way easier to get out of your zone than this. A defensive zone turnover forces the goaltender into a difficult spot.
They win it. Got it in his own end. Moving it to Perreault. Free puck off a defender. Moves it to the corner. Calgary's got it in their own end. Kicked out of the scrum. Terrific determination by Brouwer. Trying to go to Versteeg. And they are in. Looks ahead to start something. Looking to Lowry. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Gathered in by Wheeler. Hand-eye coordination beats that pass again. Kicked away. Calgary's looking to head man up the wing. Snaps it on goal. Pitching this one to Armia. Two sticks together, they cancel. Bounced off the boards to Brody. Snapping a pass to Versteeg. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called.
Elliott's battling athleticism denies the opportunity. What an effort.
Winnipeg's got another win. Calgary is moving the puck up the wing. Nice poke check by Brouwer. Wants the shelter of the corner here. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Gains the zone. To Backlund. Big hit. Possession gone.
Thought he had 10 feet of clean ice. He only had 5. There's the stop sign.
Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him.
Backlund's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Possession gained by Hamilton. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Enormous hit. Into the attacking end. Puck free, roadblock by Brody. Chip to Backlund. Good job with the poke check. Delayed penalty coming up. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it. Winnipeg's coaching staff is going to have to adjust. A game misconduct has been handed out. Calgary's opportunity on the power play is their first of this game. Let's see how they do. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Now it's directed to Armia. Gets in, looks over his options here. Armia's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. Calgary's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
To the face-off, both teams with 4 skaters. The Jets prevail again. Calgary's in their own end and carrying it on. Pushing it on up the wing. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this stop. Bufflin's getting a minor for slashing.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Calgary's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Tie up and help from the winger. They shot it back down. Now they can get ready for another rush. Calgary's in possession as they travel in their own end. And he steps across the line. To Giordano. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. Referee over to the penalty box, and let's find out. The Jets are given a hooking minor.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Flames' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Calgary's got it. That hit somebody. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Almost out of nowhere, the defender steps into him. That hurts.
Cleared all the way down, and it's an icing.
Really solid and clean. He's able to generate power with his strength in his legs, and he flattens the opponent.
All right, guys, if you're just joining us, everything up till the Stanley Cup final is single elimination. So whoever wins, wins and moves on. That's how we roll. And then when the final happens, we'll have a best of 7. That way you guys have a lot of games. Be sure to subscribe. We got plenty more hockey action ahead of you. You got Chicago and Dallas up next after this game. Then tomorrow we got round 2 and 3 starting at noon. That is 12 o'clock, noon Eastern time. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn those notifications on. And be sure to follow us.
Have to go back and recoil thanks to this clear by Enstrom. Has it picked up. Nicely into the zone. Shoots. They score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
A lot of times the goaltender feels like his positioning is perfect and he's got the net covered. Guess what? He doesn't.
The Flames have broken the tie here in the third period. A wonderful ride to the finish for all of us now. Winnipeg's got another face-off win. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. Cleared back along and out of harm's way. Nabbed by Brody. Pitching it to Backlund. Up the wing skating with it now. To Froley. The Jets recoiling back in their own end. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. The Flames will play it from their own end on this power play. On to Backlund.
Hey there, guys. If you're just joining us, it is a 5-on-3 for Calgary, who are leading 4-3. We got Chicago and Dallas up next. So stick around. Be sure to subscribe because coming tomorrow at noon, we're going to be doing round 2 and 3 of the Stanley Cup run. Don't forget, every Wednesday, we will be doing a Stanley Cup run with a completely random bracket every week. So be sure to stick around and subscribe.
Back out again by Dustin Bufflin. Collected by Brody. Winnipeg's PK comes up large. The Jets kill off a hugely important penalty. A shot. Just threw it into his pad there. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
With this puck being so close to that, this is all a reactionary save.
Elliott's able to make an excellent stick save here. That was a dangerous scoring chance.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
Nicely into the zone. Forcing attention indeed. Enormous collision.
Oh, that was a dangerous hit.
Now he's going to have to answer to somebody with that hit.
He covers and holds on.
Trouba's displaying some courage after being banged up earlier in the shift. He still gets himself into the shooting lane to block the shot.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the third period. Calgary's recently broken the tie. Their lead is 1. And they've won that draw. Winnipeg's continuing on in their own end. He's in on an onside play. Pointed to Myers. Not through. Calgary's on the move up the wing. Oh, and he is drilled.
Oh, another big hit there, boys, as you'd suspect. He's right.
Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Monahan's got another in a long list of face-off wins. The Jets carrying on in the defensive zone. Dropped in by Myers. Chooses the corner for this. Calgary is controlling the play at center ice. Decides he wants the corner. Lets it go. Not through. The Jets in their own end in possession as they travel. Propelled to Monahan. From the outside. Oh, stick save.
All right, folks, we're at 1 minute and 30 seconds left with a whistle. Can Calgary hold this lead, or will Winnipeg swing back to beat them?
Great stick stop here, guys.
Stick around.
That shot was dangerous. He was able to deny it quickly with his stick.
A big win. Let's see what happens. Save.
The Jets goaltenders kept them close. They've been outshot and outchanced most of the night, but his good plays kept it close.
Carried toward the neutral zone. Last minute of play in a wonderful game. Slid to Dano. Has it in his own end. Passing one off now to Enstrom. Chip to Frolik. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. The Flames with possession up the wing. Goalie to the bench on the delayed call. Extra man is out. Broke it right up. The parade with the penalty box means a parade of special teams from the benches. Winnipeg's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Sit on further, they'll have to return. Grabbed by Hamilton. Gets in, what'll he do? Terrific pad save. Winnipeg's in possession and moving up the wing. Nice work by Hamilton. Taken toward the neutral zone. Good work with the stick.
All right, guys, you've seen it here yourself. Calgary is moving on to verse the Edmonton Oilers. Up next, we got Chicago and Dallas, so stick by, subscribe, and watch some hockey tonight.
What a terrific game of hockey. Well played by now. Very tired players. A great time. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night all. everybody, with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emery. Two teams from the Central Division compete tonight in a game between the Dallas Stars and Chicago. But before we get started here, the thoughts of Eddie Olczyk.
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
Another terrific night of hockey here. Sagan's got the task of winning the opening draw for the Stars. Taves is going to try to do the same for Chicago. Moves. Keeps it going up the wing. Into the end of attack. Looks ahead to start something. Played on to Taves. On to Hossa. Slid just inside the line to Hjalmarsson. Blocked. The Stars have control of the puck in their own end. Napped by Duncan Keith. Slid to Taves. The Blackhawks setting things up in their own end. Trying to go to Panik. And he picks it up. Couldn't get through there. Taken to the corner by Panik. Oh, a diving desperation save.
I'm not sure how he made that stop. Outstanding effort.
Play a stop. Let's hear from Ray.
Chicago's among the league's most aggressive teams. When they play, trainers on both teams have to be sharp to get guys banged up in a hurry.
Okay, Ray, keep listening down there. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Moved along and in. One-timer, great save on the howitzer. Propelled to Anisimov. The Hawks through the neutral zone, carrying on. And he is reefed.
You don't see those type of collisions very often.
Solid job of holding the pressure on. Long lead pass to Zebra. He scores! That one ricocheted in off one of the bad guys.
Unlike the glove side, the goalie doesn't have to catch this. He's just got to get his blocker on it. I don't know how he misses this one.
Chicago's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Nicely into the zone. Good work with the stick. Shoots one. Score!
We're so far up here, Doc. I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down to Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Edzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. And right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
The Hawks prevail on the draw. It's dumped in. Carries it to the corner. Dallas has it in their own end. And he dumps it in. Nice hit. Anything to slow him down here. He's got that point pass. Let's go, Arister. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Sometimes you got to be in good position just to make the stop, but you also got to be lucky. This puck changes direction and ends up hitting the goaltender more than he stops it.
Over 4 minutes have gone by. Chicago's lead on the strength of that recent goal is 2. Clean win on the draw. Puck is thrown to Yurko. Gathered in by Kraken. Good stick down on the ice, so nothing good happening there. Good scrum here. Kicked out of the scrum. Got it in his own end. Chip to Ritchie. Dallas in control as they travel up the wing. Thrown in. Penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. The Stars lose a man for 2 minutes for charging.
All this player has to do, Doc, is not skate through the hit. Glide a little bit before you make contact with the attacking player.
The Blackhawks go on the power play for the first time.
Stay out of the penalty box when you're playing this team. You do not want to put them on the power play.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. Our reputations are at stake here. The Blackhawks win the draw. Big drive. Wonderful save with a pad. And thrown down to Panik. And the arm of the referee comes up. A penalty. Chicago's outstanding save. Just on reputation, you can smell a goal there. Ben's going to be boxed for 2 minutes, and the call is interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
Chicago's power play gets a 5-on-3, and it's a long one. Let's see how they perform. Big face-off win. Not through. Cleared back out. This will force them to drop back a lot. Corralled by Keith. The Blackhawks have control of the puck along the boards. Lets it go. Outstanding save with a glove.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Hamhuis closes the gap quickly, gets into the shooting lane and blocks it standing up.
Just over 6 minutes skated here in the first. Chicago's advantage in this game has just been enhanced. It's a pair of goals. Right along the blue line, but Campbell. Cleared back along and out of harm's way. And possession established on the pickup by Seabrook. The Blackhawks up the wing, lock the puck. Now it's directed to Hossa. A shot. That shot came from nowhere.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. Good try there. Oh, and what a great job of getting it out. The Hawks are moving the puck in their own end. Pass attempt to Hossa. And they are in. Campbell's move might have fooled some, but not all.
Don't forget, guys, come September, NHL 18 comes out, and you guys will be here to see some of the very first footage of NHL 18. We're talking threes, we're talking online content, we're talking subscribers are going to be playing with me as well. Every single thing you can think of that we can do in NHL 18 during this season, we're going to pretty much do. So be sure to subscribe because you guys are going to be part of it.
Covered, whistle blown.
Every once in a while you get a chance from a grade A spot. Not often do you get a chance to shoot the slapper, and even less times does the goalie make the stop.
Dallas wins it. Sends to the point. Oh, tremendous stop by Crawford.
Crawford's position was key on that outstanding stop.
Come on, folks, we're at 770 subscribers right now. Why don't we push it for 800 by the end of the night? If you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. Please. It would mean a lot to us and the fans if you subscribe to this channel, please. Thank you, guys.
Kane's lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself into submission.
Lets it go. Hey, lightning light glove save. Good job with the stick. That puck came free. Could have been handled. Couldn't get through. Shrugged that right off. And possession snapped up by Seabrook. Lets it go. Blocked away. Looking for options. Slides it to Seabrook. Oh, and blocked away. Collected at the boards. On the half boards to Kane. And he's hammered.
Better get your head up. That's
flexed out that pad and got it.
That's one way to stop the momentum. Cover the puck and get a whistle.
Letnin's athleticism was tested on that wrist shot. That was an excellent scoring chance.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to do a couple shout-outs here for you guys. We got Yeah River, Super HD, Sean Campbell, Riley Schneider, Steven Tangalang, John Morin.
He found himself right in front of the goaltender.
These guys are great subscribers. They keep coming around. All right, so you could be shouted out next if you just stick around and subscribe. Watch our shit.
Just beats them.
Over 9 minutes left to go. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. Moving it to Ben. He is shut right off.
Hit his ass like a Mack truck, son. Better keep your head up, boy.
Dumped in. The Stars have gotten to center ice. Gets in. What'll he do? Enormous collision. Mashed in. Not a free puck now. Oh, tremendous hit. That rush is over. Superb defensive play by Campbell. Perfect passing right through center. Strong play, good reach. Taken behind by Jason Spezza. Superb save by Crawford.
Crawford's athleticism allowed him to make that outstanding save.
Flop back in, and it's time for another line change. The battle for the puck, and he can't get free. Passing one off now to Jamie Benn.
I don't think the Stars are going to make this one. I think it's the curse of those green-ass jerseys. That's what I think.
With a strong wrist shot. Chicago's in control as they travel up the wing. Back near the blue line to Campbell. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Laid on to Hossa. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Up the board, still in control. Skate kick out of the scrum. On to Kruger. It's dumped in. Lettinen's puck to play, so he does. And it's pitched up to Hemsky. And he dumps it in. Slid to Hamhuis. On the outside, a shot. Good quick poke check there. The Hawks through the neutral zone, controlling play now. Up the wing, moving along. Thrown in. Chicago's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Long shift for the defensemen. They need to get them off, and they can on this dump back in. Dallas carrying it in their own end. Dumped in. Collected by Seabrook. Has it in his own end. Propelled to Anisimov. Shoots one. Took that right away. And a whistle.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
The Stars with a clean win on the draw. Dallas with it at center ice. Finally on the dump in, a rest for the defense. Snapping a pass to Panarin. That puck is loose on good defensive play. Sticked away. And he holds on.
The low shot's handled with the goaltender's stick. He deflects this out of danger in a hurry.
Just past 3 minutes still showing on the clock this period. Chicago's offense continues to hum. Their advantage is 3. The Stars wheel one ahead up the wing. Good defensive work there. Up the wing and moving well. From the outside. The Stars controlling play now in their own end. Loose puck regathered by Oduya. He's got that pass at the point. Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. Save!
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
Edmonton's able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
Possession established. Good reach there. Into the attacking end. Chip to Taves. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Near the last minute of the first. On through the corner. Drill. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance. Two guys together with force. Big force. Wow, what a glove save.
Now that's a quick glove. Great pressure there, Doc. I thought for sure there was going to be a goal.
Whoa, he was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had him beat, but he's in good shape and he makes an incredible glove stop.
The Hawks prevail again. Taken over again. Scrum over, puck kicked. One-timer, outstanding save with a glove. And he'll hold on.
Dallas can't expect another save like the one we just saw. Their goaltender came up large to bail them out.
Good help for the centerman. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Pitching this one to Ritchie. Blockered away. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
Letnin's unsure as well. I mean, the puck just kind of leaks through him. Odd goal.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. First period has come to a close. There was offense, but only on one side. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy totals for one, very light for the other. 21 for Chicago and 9 for the Stars. Dallas has a lot to talk about during the intermission, and it shows on the scoreboard. They've got troubles, and the goaltender has even more, as you see from this example. We'll return after these words. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
The Stars are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
Gains the zone. And it's nabbed by Panik. What a scrum. Rocked and held like a baby. Slides it to the point to Klingberg. Shoots. Oh, he got that. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
I don't think the shooter got much on this, but the goaltender makes an excellent stick stop on a relatively easy shot.
Good face-off win. Fires. Piece of it. Rebound. Gets play stopped.
Oh, guys, that looked from my vantage point like it was going to go in. When the puck changed directions, it became a very difficult save for the goalie.
Quick work on the faceoff. That hit somebody. And picked up now by Marian Hossa. Possession seized by Duncan Keith. Laid on to Panik. Smart recovery by Hossa. A shot. You could almost count that one, but no. Shoots one. Great opportunity denied. And he freezes for the whistle.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Nice face-off work. Well, that's one fluid motion, isn't it? A pass from the left to the right, right on the stick. Oh, and he is drilled.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
On to Anisimov. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Oh, wonderful play. Slid to Hamhuis. Oh, what a play. The Blackhawks look to make a difference up the wing.
Kane's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
The puck is scooped up by Jason Spezza. Hamhuis pushed it through center. Battle for possession. That's a good solid poke check. Bashed in. And they've got it again. Looking to Spezza. Turned a shot on net. Puck covered. Whistle blown.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Just over 4 minutes have gone by. A solid lead by a score of 4-0. Tie up there and a good reach and possession. It's dumped in. That is one solid keep, and play can continue. Outstanding play. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Possession once again by Oduya. Takes a shot. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Lets the shot fly. Kick save. Outstanding. Pulls his way along. Great pressure. Excellent puck movement. Slices through the neutral zone, and he dumps it in. Johns is looking towards center from his own end. Propelled to Hjalmarsson. Outstanding save. Chipped down. Up to the point. Hammered to Klingberg. To Yurko. Thrown in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Puck grab. What's next? Score! He got iron with that shot.
This is one shot I wish more young hockey players would use. Everybody wants to take the big slapper. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick it comes off your stick. And that was quick.
Edzo, this has to be frustrating. You're in front of the puck, you feel it hit you, and you assume it's in front of you somewhere. However, this one's in the back of the net.
The Stars control at center ice. Gains the zone. Points it. Glides across. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Dumped in. He's held up there. Kicked out of the scrum. Pointed to Zebra. Oh, and he's hammered.
Cracknell's had a lot of hits in this game, Doc. You don't usually see that from him.
Seeks the corner. Has it picked up. Pitching it to Sharp. Gets in. What'll he do? Terrific determination by Sharp. Skate kick out of the scrum. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. Pressing on with it up the wing. Simple play. Made well. Strong defense. The Stars see 2 up on the board against them for cross-checking.
First off, if your stick is on the ice, you're not going to get a penalty, but you can't carry it around like a weapon.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one.
Penalty to number 27. The
draw the tie-up, and his team prevails.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. Back near the blue line to Panarin. Puck held near the point. Mashed in. Directing that one to Kane. Trying to go to Keith. Chicago's carrying it in their own end. It's an onside play. And that's an offside. A little over 9 minutes have been skated in the second. When your car gets beyond 4 tires, I guess you can take a blowout. I don't know if we can take this one much longer. The puck is free, now taken up by Kane. Dallas with possession at center ice. Puck loose, denied by the defense. Puck is thrown to Campbell. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Carried to the corner by Brian Campbell. Muscled long to Kane. Can he generate something? Waffle boarding. Fires. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity. Score! That one ricocheted off a member of the defense.
One thing that was very noticeable on that power play goal is that nobody held on to the puck for very long. It was move the puck, move yourself, find the best lane, get it to the net.
There's the old adage, get it to the net. You never know what can happen. Because he doesn't hit it solidly, the goalie is fooled on it.
The Blackhawks have scored yet again, and their lead gets bigger. They are doing very well on the shot board, too. We have a winner. The Stars want to generate something up the wing. Wow, what a hit. Big padded shoulders.
Sometimes you just run out of real estate, nowhere to go when he had to take the big hit.
Wanting to generate something up the wing. And quickly to Campbell. Slides it to the point to Oduya. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Puck loose. Skates out with it. Flat with the hit.
Panarin's down after that hit, Doc. You're right, that was an enormous hit.
Dallas in their own end in possession. And now it's directed to Hemsky.
Panarin's been in discomfort since this hit here. And the player's gone back to the locker room. I'll try and get you some information later.
The Stars win that faceoff. Shoots. He scores! A dramatic game now gets even more so.
With the goal scorer right in front, it was tough for the goaltender to pick up the shot off the backhand.
The passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
Dallas has struck for one here, and perhaps this will be the road back for them. Started here in the second period. That's what we'll say in the third if they get this game tied. Bounced off the boards to Sagan. Gets across, looks over his options. Puck is seized by Oduya. Scrum over, puck kicked. The Hawks wheel it up the wing. Pointed to Kruger. Chooses the corner. Chip to Keith. And another glove save. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
Oh, guys, man, he's looking for play of the day material on this, but it wasn't that difficult to glove stop.
tie-up and help from the winger. Pass attempt to Cracknell. Shoots. Got his pad on that one. The battle continues. He can't get free. Cuts between the blue lines. The Stars have control of the puck in the defensive zone. It's dumped back in so the defense can come off and get a rest. In the outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Chicago's moving it up the wing. It's dumped in. Skill play by Hughes. Drilled. Solid glove save. And he'll cover.
What an unbelievable save there. That's an excellent shot that he's able to deny.
Chicago's got that face-off win. Got that in the trapper.
Oh, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
Niemi's athleticism was tested on that wrist shot. That was an excellent scoring chance.
Good face-off win. Big drive. Dallas carrying on up the wing. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Picks it up in his own end. He's held to the glass. Puck collected by Taves. Pushing it on up the wing. Speared along by Hughes. Lets it go. Tip to the net. That's a marvelous save.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Oh, that's a grade A scoring chance. The goalie gets just a little piece of it, but it's enough to keep it out of the net.
Chicago's got that win. Oh, broke it up. Knocked right off the stick. Terrific open ice. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
That was all positioning, right into his glove.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Defensive zone win. Picks it up back there. Moving it to Sharp. He gains the zone. Lets it go. And it's driven away again. Kicked out of the scrum. Good work with the stick. Return to Oduya. They need to get a rest for some players. It's dumped into the offensive zone. Forwards are changing. Back near the blue line to Aiken. Passing one off now to Sharp. And the pickup. The Blackhawks have control of the puck through the neutral zone. And he dumps it in. Snapping a pass to Alexiak. Pitching this one to Aiken. Slides it to the point to Alexiak. Feeds the point. Fires. Terrific glove save. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
What a great stop by the goaltender on the slap shot. He placed that perfectly, but the goalie was even better.
Dallas wins it. Puck loose, couldn't get through. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. The Stars control from the faceoff. Thrown in. Goaltender comes out, and he's got the puck on that big blade. Looking to Hjalmarsson. Gains the blue line. Takes that pass off the boards. Great save. Dallas is headed to center. Players tired, about to get a rest. Seconds to play here, still in the second period. Laid on to Hamhuis. Terrific save, terrific opportunity.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Crawford's able to scramble back into position to make an excellent stop here.
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Sticked away. Gathered up again by Anisimov. Chicago's looking to head man up the wing. Gathered up again by Hamhuis. Pointed to Seabrook. Oh, how can they miss that pass? A cover, and play is stopped.
The low shot's handled with the goaltender's stick. He deflects this out of danger in a hurry.
Shot, a wonderful shot, answered quickly.
The goalie makes himself look big.
40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up. All right, time to turn to the shots on goal and look at some impressive totals. 36 for Chicago and 22 for the Stars. Chicago's period was checkered at best, but it was ruined by the injury to a key player. What will happen going forward? We'll learn that, but first we go to break. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edzo.
The Stars have been a bit frustrated, Doc, after 2 periods of play. They were down on the scoreboard. They have the prospects of a real hot goaltender in front of them. And as their coach, I would tell them to stay with it. Eventually you get one, and then you get another, and you'll be right back in this game.
And possession now on the pickup by Duncan Keith. On to Panik. And it's a good pickup. Dallas plowing on in neutral ice. Poke checked away by Hjalmarsson. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. The Blackhawks move to center ice.
Taves loses that puck while faking in the offensive zone. He tried to do way too much there, Doc.
Slid to Sagan. Sacrificial play on that block shot. What a hit.
Saw him coming just at the last minute, is able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
The Hawks up the wing are moving the puck nicely into the zone. Right to the point. Oh, that one paddled aside. Right near the goal stripe in the corner to Hossa. That pass tipped away by the opposition. The Hawks carrying it in their own end. Propelled to Anisimov. Chip to Hossa. Back near the blue line to Seabrook. Lets it go. And a good save there. An outstanding pad save. Laid on to Roussel. Solid work there by Marian Hossa. The Blackhawks looking to head man up the wing. Swept on to Seabrook. Fires. Good chance here, but a terrific pad save. Nice work by Hossa. Shoots. Great save. And that whistle will give them relief for the moment.
Seems like we've had a lot of this going on after a couple of the last whistles. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody's looking to dance in the future.
That was a great scoring chance, guys. Better stop.
Face-off win here. Save. And a whistle.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Slides it to the point to Oduya. Loose puck captured by Campbell. They make a play from the corner. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Skate kick out of the scrum. Shoots. Got it all.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
Great shot. Lightning reflexes with the glove hand.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. And the possession taken by Campbell. The Hawks have it up the wing. Dumped in. Goalie out of the net. Puck on his stick. In their own end, moving well. Directing that one to Cracknell. Mashed in. That puck comes to the biggest stick blade on the ice. And it's handled. And he steps across the line. And he picks it up. Into the end of attack. And the puck taken hold of by Oduya. In his own end, possession still. The Blackhawks continue to probe up the wing. It's dumped in. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. And he dumps it in. Scooped up by Keith. Puck loose. Good defensive play. Good job with the stick. Oh, nice. He still got it. Got it in his own end. Dallas in their own end with possession. Gets in. Looks over his options here. Hard work here. Pitching it to Yurko. Thrown in. Possession established on the pickup by Roussel. Gathered in by Hamhuis. Dumped in. And possession snapped up by Seabrook. On to Taves. Moved along and in. Lets it go. Ooh, stick save. And he holds on.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Good job on the draw. Trying to go to Ben. The Stars up the wing, lugged the puck. Good intercept.
Chicago's in complete control of this game because of their ability to force turnovers.
Scorches one. Ben's in his own end, headed towards center. Puck is thrown to Aiken. Onside. Good place to shoot from. Chicago's in their own end, carrying it on. Looking to headman up the wing. Oh, and he robbed him. Stays along the boards. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. A shot, grabbed.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Got possession. One-timer. That hit somebody. One-timer. Oh, what a block. Skates out with it. Big blast. Great glove save.
There was some room. Not enough. Great glove save.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
on that one. Shot, not through. Mashed in. Now the puck rounded up by Brian Campbell. Pass attempt to Anisimov. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. Goalie to the bench, extra man over the boards on the delayed penalty. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. Dallas has a 2-minute penalty, a minor for elbowing.
That's a dangerous play, leading with your elbow.
The Blackhawks get another power play chance here. They've had some effectiveness on their power play and generated a lot around the net. Let's see. Snapped off a wrist shot. Got a piece of it with the glove. And now it's directed to Faksa. Loose puck, it went off somewhere. Sets up shot. Pointed to Alexiak. Brings a shot. Oh, what a glove.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
Whoa, he was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had him beat, but he's in good shape, and he makes an incredible glove stop.
Hey there, folks. We're nearing the end of the third period of round 1 of the Western Conference. Obviously, I think it's safe to say Chicago's going to win this. But you never know. We got 6 minutes. Who knows? So, just a friendly reminder, be sure to subscribe and stick with us tomorrow. The stream will begin at 12 noon Eastern. So, be sure to swing by for that. We're going to be doing round 2 and 3. And then Friday, we're going to have the Stanley Cup Final, which will be a best-of-7 series. So, like I said, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to like all the videos. And be sure to just follow us, man. All the fan support is great. Fan base is awesome. The live chat is usually popping, but it's late, so what do you expect? I'm going to give a quick shout out to a couple of people. You know, we got Godly Gamer 123 Vlog, Trina Campbell, we got MLG Gamer. He's been here for quite some time, actually. And a few more here. Let's see if we can go. We got Phase Up, Cat and Impolito. And hell, we'll even do X-Rated 67. So there you go. There's some more people for shout-outs. Enjoy, guys. And enjoy the rest of this game.
Puck loose now picked up. Hammered. That shot hit a man. Nicely into the zone. What a move. Hose is hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Dallas has been handed a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him,
just a friendly reminder, too, we got the other stream from earlier today. That was the Eastern Conference. Be sure to check that out and watch a couple minutes of that video. That way you're caught up with this one. In case you are just joining us, be sure after the stream to watch all the games so you're caught up as well. I'll keep all the descriptions, I'll keep all the info in the description, scores and who wins in the descriptions. From here on out, all information on games will be fed into the description of the video. So you know. Alright? I'm tired of hearing all these questions about who's playing who, what's going on, what's happening in the Stanley Cup. Fuck off. It's right there in the description. Read it. Reading is beneficial.
On that wrist shot.
So, with that being said, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow us, be sure to like this damn video. We got 4 minutes left here in round 1.
Chicago's quick on the draw. Terrific pad save. Oh, that was a great chance. Oh, a save. Big save. Drives in with it. Save. Pass right up the wing. Moves behind the net. Nicely received at the point. Chicago's in possession as they travel up the wing. Shoots. What a save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
And offside is called on the play.
Sometimes I think the pads are too big anyway, but he's able to get a pad on this excellent scoring chance.
Chicago's got it off the draw at center. Chooses the corner for this. Two sticks together, they cancel. And that pass is a mess, and so they're going to have to go back out. The Blackhawks' power play is over. They've had their problems tonight. Snapping a pass to Keith. Loose puck, the defense was in the way. Slid to Keith. Propelled to Panik. Decides to skate it back toward his own end. Chipped. Good, solid poke check there. And possession snapped up by Sagan. Into the attacking end. Good pass up that wing. Shoots one. Right in that catching glove. Good work.
That's such a quick shot. He's able to get his glove on it, though. The shooter is just shaking his head. He can't believe it didn't go in.
The Stars with a face-off win. Laid on to Spezza. To Roussel. On to Hjalmarsson. To the point it comes. Nearing the final minute of regulation. He blocks it down and keeps it alive. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Roussel. Slid to Keith. Propelled to Kruger. It's dumped in. Closed off and sealed on the boards. Slides it to the point by Campbell. Wants the shoulder of the corner here. The Stars with possession up the wing. Gains the zone. Oh, deflected away. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helps. A shot. Great save at the edge of the crease.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Crawford's positioning is pretty good here. This shot's deflected halfway to the net, guys, and he's sharp to make the save.
Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Gets in. What'll he do? Makes that play deep. Pitching this one to Ritchie. Looking to Cracknell. Fires. Didn't get through. And that's the end of the game. It was a great time. The game is over. A lopsided victory. I look at the shots and wonder if they didn't count the warm-up.
No hesitation.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for sticking up, staying up, and watching round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
And again, we thank you for watching.
Don't forget to stick around 12 o'clock noon. We got the round 2 and 3 going on.
Mike Emmerich saying good night.
Just want to give out a thank you to all the subs, man. You guys have been great today. You guys have been just amazing. Let's throw up. We got Phase Up, MLG Gamer, Sean McMahon. Hell, we got, who else here? Let's go. Tong Hale. Damn, a lot of you guys, same thing. Tong Jeffrey, Godly Gamer, Yeah River. These are just a few, guys. So stick around, subscribe, and your name will most likely get shout out too. I'll see you guys here at 12 Eastern for round 2 and 3. Good night, guys.